everyone. Welcome back to part 7 of GRE Verbal Vocabulary Building on ANC's channel. My name is Archana. Hello everyone. Welcome back to part 7 of GRE Verbal Vocabulary Building on ANC's channel. My name is Archana and today I'll be taking you all through the next set of words. If you haven't seen parts 1 through 6 yet, make sure to go watch those before you watch part 7. Moving on to the first word of the day, aver. Aver means to assert. A synonym for this word is uphold and an antonym is abandon. A sentence for this word is, he averred that he was innocent of the allegations. Moving on to the next word, avarice. Avarice means greed. A synonym for this word is cupidity and an antonym is generosity. It is derived from a Latin word which means greedy. A sentence for this word is, he was rich beyond the dreams of avarice. So avarice is greed. Moving on to the next word, equivocal. Equivocal means not easily understood or explained. A synonym for this word is ambiguous and an antonym is definite. It is derived from a late Latin word which is made of two parts, the first part meaning equally and the second part meaning to call. A sentence for this word is, politicians have been known to provide equivocal answers to reporters' questions. A way I remember this word is that equivocal looks a lot like equal voices or equal vocal, right? So imagine a room filled with a lot of people all talking in equally loud voices. It would be really difficult to understand what any single person is trying to say, and that would be considered an equivocal conversation or situation. Moving on to the next word, assuage. Assuage means to relieve. A synonym for this word is alleviate, and an antonym is aggravate. A sentence for this word is, a massage can assuage the soreness in your muscles. Moving on to the next word, erudite. Erudite means having or showing great knowledge. A synonym for this word is learned, and an antonym is ignorant. It is derived from a Latin word which means instruct or train. A sentence for this word is, high school students often struggle with novels that are more erudite than they are entertaining. Who wants to read erudite novels anyways? I'm all about the fantasy kind. Moving on to the next word, prodigal. Prodigal means wastefully extravagant. A synonym for this word is spendthrift, and an antonym is thrifty. It is derived from a late Latin word which means lavish. A sentence for this word is, the prodigal prince brought lavish gifts and planned expensive events. Prodigal is basically burning money with no use. It's wastefully extravagant. The next word is enigma. Enigma means a person or thing that is mysterious, puzzling, or difficult to understand. A synonym for this word is conundrum, and an antonym is straightforward. It is derived from a Greek word which means speak elusively. A sentence for this word is, scientists continue to research cancer to solve the enigma of its primary cause, which will hopefully lead to a cure. The machine you see in the picture is actually called Enigma, and it was used by the Allied forces to send secret messages. The code was also called the Enigma, and you had to crack it to try to understand what the other side was saying. Moving on to the next word, fervid. Fervid means intensely enthusiastic or passionate. A synonym for this word is passionate, and an antonym is half-hearted. A sentence for this word is, the child showed a fervid fascination for superheroes, poring over comic books for hours. The next word is abstain. Abstain means to restrain oneself for doing or enjoying something. A synonym for this word is refrain, and an antonym is indulge. It is derived from a Latin word which consists of two parts, meaning from and hold, respectively. A sentence for this word is, doctors encourage their patients to abstain from smoking cigarettes. Please, all of you, abstain from smoking cigarettes. The next word is audacious. Audacious means a willingness to take bold risks or showing a lack of respect. A synonym for this word is bold, and an antonym is timid. It is derived from a Latin word which means bold. A sentence for this word is, the new CEO pursued audacious initiatives to save the company from bankruptcy. The next word is desiccate. Desiccate means remove the moisture from something. A synonym for this word is dried, and an antonym is moist. It is derived from a Latin word which means made thoroughly dry. A sentence for this word is, the heat and energy from the sun can desiccate even the most hardy plants. The way I remember this word is with the help of another word called succulent. We had seen this word in one of the parts in this series. I remember that desiccate and succulent are pretty much the opposite. Moving on to the next word. Gullible. Gullible means easily persuaded to believe something. A synonym for this word is credulous, and an antonym is cynical. A sentence for this word is, the gullible little boy gave his older sister all of his allowance because she told him she would buy a pony for him. Moving on to the next word. Laudable. Laudable means deserving praise and commendation. A synonym for this word is praiseworthy, and an antonym is shameful. It is derived from a Latin word which means praise. A sentence for this word is, providing affordable healthcare for all citizens is a laudable goal. Bravo indeed. Moving on to the next word. Pedant. Pedant means a person who makes an excessive display of learning. A synonym for this word is purist. A sentence for this word is, Professor Blackwell, a well-known pedant, required his pre-med students to speak in Latin throughout the entire semester. Moving on to the next word. Adulterate. Adulterate means to make something impure or weaker by adding something of inferior quality. A synonym for this word is degrade, and an antonym is refine. It is derived from a Latin word which means corrupted. A sentence for this word is, many chefs use fresh produce and refuse to adulterate their dishes with canned ingredients. In the food technology industry, it is common to observe adulterated food stuffs. And this is why it's really important to eat organic food, organically produced vegetables and fruits. Because adulterated food could actually be really harmful for your health in the long run. Moving on to the next word. Capricious. Capricious means given to sudden changes of mood or behavior. A synonym for this word is changeable, and an antonym is fixed. A sentence for this word is, the capricious supervisor would hand out raises one day and fire his entire staff the next. The way I remember capricious is kind of funny. I have a friend who's a Capricorn, and he is actually quite capricious. He's moody, and his behavior changes from time to time, very suddenly. So he is capricious. The way I remember this is, many Capricorns are capricious. Pragmatic is the next word. Pragmatic means dealing with the problems that exist in a responsible and logical way instead of depending on theories. A synonym for this word is practical, and an antonym is impractical. It is derived from a Greek word which means relating to facts. A sentence for this word is, a pragmatic approach to legislation can be difficult given the complexities of politics. One could also use this example where it is pragmatic to fly across the ocean, but it is not pragmatic to drive across an ocean. The next word is apathy. Apathy means lack of interest, enthusiasm, or concern. A synonym for this word is indifference, and an antonym is zeal. It is derived from a Greek word which means without feeling. A sentence for this word is, political parties try to engage young voters who are more prone to apathy than older citizens. Apathy, in short, basically refers to the I don't really care about this attitude. The next word is engender. Engender means to produce, cause, or give rise to something. A synonym for this word is generate, and an antonym is stop. It is derived from a Latin word which consists of two parts, which mean in and beget, respectively. A sentence for this word is, political debates can engender controversy regarding the subjects discussed. For example, an emotional movie can engender tears of joy. Next word is loquacious. Loquacious means tending to talk a great deal. A synonym for this word is talkative, and an antonym is laconic. It is derived from a Latin word which means to talk. A sentence for this word is, the loquacious professor was known for his 5-hour lectures. He used to talk that much, guys. He was that loquacious. Thank you for watching part 7 of this series. If you like this video, make sure to subscribe for future parts of this series. Thank you once again.
Press the bell icon on the YouTube app and never miss another update.
Hello everyone. Welcome back to part 8 of GRE Verbal Vocabulary Building on ANC's channel. My name is Archana and today I'll be taking you all through the next set of words. If you haven't seen parts 1 through 7 yet, make sure to go watch those before you watch part 8. The first word of the day is corroborate. Corroborate means confirm or make more certain. A synonym for this word is confirm, and an antonym is contradict. It is derived from a Latin word which means strengthened. Corroborate means strengthen or make more certain. A sentence for this word is, the scientist was able to corroborate his hypothesis with data gathered from multiple sources. He was able to strengthen his hypothesis. The next word is mitigate. Mitigate means make less severe, serious, or painful. A synonym for this word is alleviate, and an antonym is aggravate. It is derived from a Latin word which means softened or alleviated. The sentence for this word is, we want to mitigate students' GRE stress by offering helpful study tools. Moving on to the next word, advocate. Advocate means publicly recommend or support. A synonym for this word is advocate, and an antonym is critique. A sentence for this word is, the governor chose to advocate for a higher minimum wage rather than a tax incentive. I'm sure each one of us have certain issues which we would like to advocate for, given the right timing. The way I remember advocate is, I split it into two parts, ad and vocate. So I know ad from the Latin meaning is to call, and vocate also means to call. So advocate is something to do with speaking for sure, but it means in this case to publicly recommend or support. Moving on to the next word. Ingenuous. Ingenuous means innocent and unsuspecting. A synonym for this word is naive, and an antonym is artful. It is derived from a Latin word which means native or inborn. A sentence for this word is, the scam artist preyed on ingenuous nursing home residents. It's very rare to find people who are ingenuous these days. Everyone has a mask on, a mask that they show the external world, but that's something that does not really represent who they are on the inside. So it's very rare to find people who are ingenuous today. The next word is misanthrope. Misanthrope is a person who dislikes humankind. Basically, every Gen Z kid. A synonym for this word is grouch. It is derived from a Greek word which literally means to hate man. A sentence for this word is, the neighborhood misanthrope surrounded his yard with barbed wire to keep people away. The next word is paradox. Paradox means a statement that contradicts itself but might be true. A synonym for this word is conflict, and an antonym is agreement. A sentence for this word is, the fact that the retired teacher claimed to hate all pets but adopted 7 cats is an intriguing paradox indeed. Moving on to the next one. Antipathy. Antipathy means a strong feeling of dislike. A synonym for this word is hatred, and an antonym is liking. It is derived from a Greek word which has 2 parts. Anti meaning against, and pathos, which means feeling. So antipathy means a strong feeling of dislike, feeling against something. A sentence for this word is, students voiced their antipathy for homework very loudly. The next word is deride. Deride means to express contempt for or ridicule. A synonym for this word is mock, and an antonym is praise. It is derived from a Latin word which literally means to scoff at. A sentence for this word is, the unreasonable supervisor was known to deride his employees on a daily basis. Look at that picture. The bully derided Tom's ride. That's a fun way to remember this word. The next word is eulogy. Eulogy means a speech that praises someone, typically someone who has recently died. A synonym for this word is accolade, and an antonym is attack. It is derived from Latin or Greek words which mean praise. A sentence for this word is, the rabbi's eulogy was both heartfelt and inspiring. Moving on to the next word, lethargic. Lethargic means lacking energy. A synonym for this word is sluggish, and an antonym is active. It is derived from a Greek word which means forgetful. A sentence for this word is, it's not uncommon to feel lethargic for weeks or even months after a major surgery. On the same note, it is not uncommon to feel lethargic on weekends and just lay in bed all day. Just like the little dog in the picture. Obdurate. Obdurate is the next word, and it means stubbornly refusing to change one's opinion. A synonym for this word is obstinate, and an antonym is amenable. A sentence for this word is, the obdurate 3-year-old refused to eat any vegetables no matter how they were prepared. The next word is philanthropic. Philanthropic means seeking to promote the welfare of others. A synonym for this word is deviant, and an antonym is normal. A sentence for this word is, the students were grateful to receive financial support from philanthropic organizations that promote education. An example of such organization is, those organizations that give students financial aid to go to college and stuff like that? Those are philanthropic organizations, one kind of philanthropic organizations. Waver. Waver means to go back and forth between choices or opinions. A synonym for this word is flicker, and an antonym is steady. This is derived from an Old Norse word which means to flicker. A sentence for this word is, some citizens vote solely along party lines and never waver in their political decisions. The next word is dissonance. Dissonance means a lack of harmony or agreement. A synonym for this word is cacophony, and an antonym is harmony. It is derived from a Latin word which means disagreeing in sound. A sentence for this word is, the school board's meeting lasted for hours due to the length, debate, fueled by dissonance among opinions. The next word is garrulous. Garrulous means excessively talkative. A synonym for this word is chatty, and an antonym is reticent. It is derived from a Latin word which literally means to chatter. The garrulous hairstylist talked to each customer for hours at a time. The next word is malleable. Malleable means easily influenced. A synonym for this word is pliable, and an antonym is hard. It is derived from an Old French or medieval Latin word which means a hammer. A sentence for this word is, children's moods are often malleable since children are greatly affected by their surroundings. Malleable is also used with respect to metals. For example, gold is a very malleable metal. You can beat it into a very thin sheet using a hammer. The next word is acumen. Acumen means keen judgment and perception. A synonym for this word is brightness, and an antonym is witlessness. It is derived from a Latin word which means sharpness or point. A sentence for this word is, she hides a shrewd business acumen, and she knows what is harmful and what is not for her business. The next word is admonish. Admonish means scold or advise firmly. A synonym for this word is chastise, and an antonym is praise. A sentence for this word is, she admonished me for appearing at breakfast unshaven. Like that's a big deal. She didn't have to admonish me that much. The next word is affectation. Affectation means fake or artificial behavior, often meant to impress or conceal the truth. A synonym for this word is pretense, and an antonym is naturalness. A sentence for this word is, the affectation of a man who measures every word for effect. A way you can remember this word is, affectation is kind of like how in drama clubs, etc., people wear masks, right? But you have to understand that as humans, it's not only in the drama clubs, it's in regular life as well. We often wear masks to conceal our truth. The next word is alacrity. Alacrity means promptness and eagerness. A synonym for this word is willingness, and an antonym is apathy. It is derived from a Latin word which means brisk. A sentence for this word is, she accepted the invitation with alacrity. The next word is bombastic. Bombastic means overblown or theatrical. A synonym for this word is pompous, and an antonym is straightforward. A sentence for this word is, his bombastic claims on making the city the best in the whole world didn't hold much water. Thank you for watching part 8 of this series. If you like this video, make sure you subscribe for future videos in this series. Thank you again.
Press the bell icon on the YouTube app and never miss another update.
Moving on to the first word of the day, it is redress. Redress means to make reparations. A synonym for this word is rectify, and an antonym is to worsen. It's from an old French word of the same meaning. A sentence for this word is, the government has the power to redress the grievances of our citizens. The next word is passé. Passé means no longer fashionable. It's something that is outdated, you know? An antonym for this word is fashionable. It is derived from an old French word which literally means gone by. A sentence for this word is, minis are passé. The best skirts are knee length. The velour tracksuits of the early 2000s are so passé. The next word is non-entity. Non-entity refers to a person of no influence. A synonym for this word is, quite simply, a nobody. An antonym for this word is a celebrity or just a somebody. It is derived from a medieval Latin word which means non-existence. A sentence for this word is, he was a political non-entity. He was a nobody in politics. A sentence for the next word is incipient. Incipient means only partly in existence. A synonym for this word is developing, and an antonym is full-blown. It is derived from a Latin word which means undertaking or beginning. A sentence for this word is, he could feel incipient anger building up inside of him. Look at those rosebuds. They are incipient stages of the actual flower. The next word is bulwark. Bulwark means embankment. A synonym for this word is wall, and an antonym is unwalled. It is derived from Old German and Dutch words that are related to bowl and work. A sentence for this word is, the inner city ring road follows the line of ancient bulwarks. If you go to places like Rome, you might even be able to see these bulwarks because they're well preserved. The next word is martinet. Martinet refers to someone who demands exact conformity to rules and forms. A synonym for this word is disciplinarian, and an antonym is lax. It is named after Jean Martinet, a 17th century French drill master. A sentence for this word is, the woman in charge was a martinet who treated all those beneath her like children. In movies and cartoons, we often see that the army personnel or the army drill master is represented as a martinet because they want the troops to obey exactly what they say and follow all the rules. They're martinet. The next word is candor. Candor means the quality of being honest and straightforward. A synonym for this word is frankness, and an antonym is insincerity. It is derived from a Latin word which means whiteness. A sentence for this word is, he is a man of refreshing candor. The next word is ascetic. Ascetic is someone who practices self-denial as a spiritual discipline. A synonym for this word is hermit, and an antonym is sybarite. It is derived from a Latin and Greek words which mean monk. A sentence for this word is, they led an ascetic life of prayer, fasting, and manual labor. When you see this word, remember, of monks. The next word is sanctimonious. Sanctimonious means excessively or hypocritically pious. A synonym for this word is priggish, and an antonym is down to earth. It is derived from a Latin word which means sanctity. A sentence for this word is, what happened to all the sanctimonious talk about putting his family first? For example, if a person always spoke about how everyone should put family first and other things don't matter as much, and then went on to ditch his family and do something that was incredibly selfish, you could say that all the things that he said were just sanctimonious, because he didn't really mean them, and that was very hypocritical of him. The next word is foment. Foment means try to stir up. A synonym for this word is instigate, and an antonym is settle. It is derived from a Latin word which means to heat or cherish. A sentence for this word is, they accused him of fomenting political unrest. If one person talks to another person and says that a third person had said rude things about them, they might be fomenting, or they might be trying to foment in that situation and cause a fight between those two people. They're trying to initiate a fight between those two people. They're trying to foment. The next word is charlatan. Charlatan means a flamboyant deceiver. A synonym for this word is trickster, and an antonym is an honest or genuine person. It is derived from French and Italian words which mean to babble. A sentence for this word is, Charles was a self-confessed con artist and charlatan. The next word is ameliorate. Ameliorate means improve. A synonym for this word is amend, and an antonym is worsen. A sentence for this word is, the reform did much to ameliorate living standards. The next word is zealot. Zealot means a person who shows a lot of zeal. A synonym for this word is fanatic, and an antonym is moderate. It is derived from Latin and Greek words which mean to be jealous. A sentence for this word is, reforming zealots destroyed a vast collection of papers. If you've ever seen a football game on TV or have been to a football game, you'll see a lot of fans that get super hyped up and super emotional. They are considered zealots because they're very, very excited. They're filled with a lot of zeal, you know? The next word is crave. Crave means to have an appetite for. It's desire something a lot, desire greatly. An antonym for this word is to not want something, not really want it. A sentence for this word is, he craved for company. You also get cravings for food. The next word is expedite. Expedite means process fast and efficiently. A synonym for this word is accelerate, and an antonym is hinder. A sentence for this word is, he promised to expedite economic reforms, which means they would be given the priority when processing. The next word is habitat. Habitat means the type of environment the organism usually lives in. A synonym for this place is home, and an antonym is an unnatural place. It is derived from a Latin word which literally means it dwells. A sentence for this word is, these areas are not the habitat for this animal. The next word is culminate. Culminate means to end. A synonym for this word is peak, and an antonym is start. It is derived from a Latin word which means summit. A sentence for this word is, weeks of violence culminated in the brutal murder of a magistrate. The next word is conjecture. Conjecture means an opinion or conclusion formed on the basis of incomplete information. A synonym for this word is a guess, and an antonym is know. It is derived from Old French/Latin words which mean put together in thought. A sentence for this word is, conjectures about the newcomer were many and varied. The next word is diminutive. Diminutive means extremely small. A synonym for this word is tiny. And an antonym is enormous. It is derived from a Latin word which means diminished. A sentence for this word is, a diminutive figure dressed in black was seen at the funeral. That sounds really suspicious, doesn't it? The next word is cumbersome. Cumbersome means large or heavy and therefore difficult to carry or use. A synonym for this word is unwieldy, and an antonym is manageable. A sentence for this word is, it was cumbersome to carry the groceries upstairs. I mean, they were so heavy. It was really cumbersome to carry them. Thank you for watching part 9 of this series. If you like this video, please make sure to subscribe for future videos of this series. Thank you once again.
You can learn any subject, anywhere, any place, and on the go. Come, let us go the other way in learning. Download our revolutionary app.